Hi guys, Matty B here. Thanks for tuning in. In my last video, I showed you how I make my own kefir. If you've not seen that video yet, go back and check it out. In this video, I'm going to show you two other products that I make when I'm making kefir. Because as you'll see in this glass jar here, when you're fermenting milk, sometimes what can happen, it can over-ferment. So it separates into two parts. The curd, which is the solid bit up the top, a bit right down the bottom here, and then in the middle, some whey. The solid part, the curd, we're going to use that to make Kefir cheese. And depending how long you wait for this curd to dry, the Kefir cheese can be different consistencies. And the liquid part we're going to use to make Kefir Soda, which is like a fizzy fruit drink with all the probiotic benefits. So let's have a look and see how we make these. Let's give this kefir a stir. It's over fermented, of course, so doesn't matter. The whey and the curd will still separate. As you may know, if you watched the kefir video, to ferment milk, you need to have kefir grains. So first thing we're going to do is separate the kefir from the grains. So we'll get those separated, put the grains back into a jar. We'll fill that jar with milk to feed the grains. If you're ready to make more kefir, put it back on your kitchen counter. And just got to wait there. Or if you're not ready yet, if you haven't used all your kefir yet, you can put it in the fridge with the milk, and it'll stay there for up to a week, so plenty of time for you to keep that there until you're ready to use it. Next thing we're going to do then is separate the curd from the whey so we can make the cheese and the soda. Use a Pyrex measuring dish this time. Put the sieve back on. Put a cheesecloth on top of the sieve, and then pour the liquid onto the cloth. And then what the cloth will do, it'll let all the whey seep through into the jug whilst keeping the solid curd on top of the cloth. So you can see there it's starting to drip through. So I'm going to leave that like that, probably overnight, give it as much chance to separate as possible. Come back the next day and we'll make those two products. So it's the morning after. The curd and the whey have fully separated now. The curd I've put into a plastic container, and this is my Kefir cheese. It's got a texture very soft, very spreadable, like the soft cheeses you can find in your supermarket. This will last for about a week in the fridge. You can spread this on your toast in the morning, a cracker, or in your sandwich when you're going to work. And anything really that you can spread butter on, you could spread this on instead, and it'll be a lot healthier for your gut. The whey I've got here in this jug, about 300 millilitres. That's enough to do 2, maybe 3 bottles of Kefir soda. So we'll do that next. I'll show you how you make that now. Back at my sink then to make my Kefir soda, and looks like I underestimated how much soda I could make, because checking the recipe, I actually only need 50 millilitres of Kefir Whey to make the soda, so I can actually make 5 or 6 from this, so even more Kefir soda for me then. Oh hey! So we'll put the whey into the bottle. We'll put some fruit juice in to give it some flavour, give it some sweetness, and the Kefir Whey will feed off the sugars in the juice. Make sure you get juices which are 100% pure juice, like this one is. If you look at the ingredients, if it wants to focus, there we are. It's got apple juice, peach puree, mango puree, passion fruit juice, no other ingredients, no artificial sweeteners. You don't want anything artificial in there. So just 100% pure juice. On 300 millilitres of this, so measure that out. Put that in there. Top it up then with water. I like to use filtered water rather than tap water for this. Make sure there's no chlorine in the water. And leave about an inch up the top to allow some room. Close the lid. You're going to keep this in here now for allow it to ferment for 3 to 5 days. Give it a bit of a stir. And whilst this is fermenting with this closed, all the carbon that's going to try and escape will be trapped inside the bottle, so it'll be nice and fizzy when I open it up, and it'll taste nice and sweet because it's got that fruit juice in it. So I'll get on and make the rest of them. Okay, so we've had these in the bottles. Got 2 here, made about 5 altogether, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Had these sitting in these bottles now for about 5 days, so some carbon may have built up in the bottle. Can be a bit hit and miss how fizzy it is. It's nice either way, whether it's fizzy or not. A few of my family have tried it and they've said it's really refreshing. They quite happily drink it every day if they wanted to. So that's always nice to hear when you share something with your family, isn't it? Let's get these open, see what happens. Okay, not much of a pop there, not much carbon built up. A little bit of resistance with this one, but again, no pop. So as I say, it can be a bit hit and miss. Sometimes you'll hear a big pop, like when you open a champagne bottle. But sometimes like this, it's just doesn't have much. It's not that fizzy, and it's just more like a fruit juice, and that's fine. Either way, you're still getting the benefits and the sweetness. So we'll give this one a try. This is the orange one. So yeah, it tastes exactly like orange juice. Only difference is you've got the probiotic properties of the Kefir Whey. So not only are you giving yourself a sweet treat, you're helping your gut microbes by having those probiotics from the Kefir Whey. This one, forest fruits juice. I think I probably prefer this one. This is more of a mixed fruit flavour with different fruits. You got apple juice, grape juice, strawberry puree, blackberry puree, and blackcurrant puree. Really nice mixed together. That's really nice. It's like an apple and blackcurrant squash, really. But again, you got the benefits of the Kefir Whey. So that's beginning to end how I make my Kefir cheese and my Kefir soda if my kefir has over-fermented. So if you make your own kefir and you see that separation when it's over-fermented, don't panic. You can still use it, just separate it like I did with the cheesecloth and the sieve, and you can make from the solids, you can make a Kefir cheese, which is a nice spreadable cheese like your Philadelphia. Other brands are available. And your Kefir soda from the whey, from the liquid part. So nothing goes to waste, even if something goes wrong sometimes. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time.